On the Good Morning Artesia Radio Show, and we have a special guest in our studio today, Mr. Marcelino Molina. Good morning.
Good morning.
Whoops. Let me get that microphone turned up a little bit. The barking guy was a little louder there. So I'll try that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I was a little disappointed because when Jeffrey said Mars Driving Academy, and I said, well, this will be great because, you know, Elon Musk sent one of his roadsters to Mars. Mm-hmm. And you got to learn how to drive on Mars.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, we're working on that logo first.
Well, let me know if you get that all worked out with Elon.
Yeah.
But Mars Driving Academy is a new business here in Artesia, and you've had a little bit of experience training people to drive. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so I've been a driving instructor now for 7 years, and started out with a different company. Worked also with Roswell Job Corps, helping them in their driving instructor program, and then just recently I decided to start out on my own.
Good. What are some of the craziest things that you find when you're teaching, especially younger people or people that are new to driving? What are some of the...
Well, there's a lot of, especially with the younger ones, there's a lot of, we get a lot of students that will come in and they think that they already know how to drive. They think that they already know everything that they're supposed to do. And it's just, sometimes it's a little hard to break them out of that and kind of get them to open their mind and
yeah,
you know.
They see it on a video game or they watch the Fast and Furious,
yeah.
And they go, I know how to drift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Or maybe some kids grew up on a farm, you know, and they do that.
We do get a lot of those. Yeah, they have plenty of experience on tractors and or actually on actual cars, but you know, off of the road. Mm-hmm. So we do get some of those.
Yeah. So they kind of know and try to figure it all out. And then of course you've got the manual transmission.
Mm-hmm. it's a dying breed.
Yeah.
But and you know, I always tell my students, it's a good skill to have. Mm-hmm. If you ever have the opportunity to learn how to drive a manual transmission, it is a good skill to have. Unfortunately, it's not very common nowadays. There's less and less cars out there that are, you know, that are manual transmission. So, but you never know when you might need to know.
That's right. Yeah, you got to get in a car and they've got a 4 on the floor or a 3 on the tree. Yeah. Yep. And I've never driven one that's up on the steering column. I've never driven one that's up there.
My uncle had one that was like that, and I couldn't figure it out. That was many years ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
So Mars Driving Academy, what do you do? What kind of classes do you offer?
So we offer for beginning drivers and also for adults. For minors, we offer 30-hour classroom training. 7 hours, that includes 7 hours behind the wheel, and we do schedule that in a way that every student will actually get a full 7 hours. So you know, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but if somebody does go to sign up for our driver's ed, that's one of the things they should ask is, how do you schedule your drive time? Because sometimes we'll have schools that'll schedule, you know, right up against each other, and of course you can't instantly get off the car and have another student jump in and be off on your way. So we schedule in a way that there's a buffer in between, so that every student actually gets a full 7 hours, and so that is included. One thing that sets our school apart is that we have after the 3rd day of class, we already issue our students their referral card so they can go out and get their learner's permit.
Okay.
And that's in their first week. Our goal is to have everybody that's in the classroom training already behind the wheel and learning by the 2nd week. So that's not something that you see commonly in other schools. We often have, you know, discounts and specials. Like right now, we can get somebody who wants to sign up for our minor class, they can get up to $150 off with our various discounts and specials. So that's another thing. With our adult classes, of course, we offer we prepare them for the MVD test, and the DWI test. We get them all set for that. And we also offer individual behind the wheel training, paid by the hour if they prefer that way, and we offer road tests.
Road tests, okay. Yeah. So you kind of cater to students that are in school. Do you work with the area schools then for those programs? I'm not quite sure. How does that work in New Mexico? Do schools have student programs? Or?
So yeah, here in town in Artesia, Park has a driver's ed program. And it's I mean, I don't have too much experience with what they offer. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's great, mm-hmm. and it's free, so that's awesome. But I do know that they are not able to serve every student. We've got a lot of homeschoolers, for example, or just students that for whatever reason the schedule just doesn't allow, or they're not able to get into the class. So mm-hmm. there are several students that are not able to get into that.
Sure. And then you have a lot of students that are student athletes. They've got practice, they've got games and stuff like that. Are you able to work around those schedules?
Yes, we are athletics friendly. So as a matter of fact, we're working on, hopefully we get some more interest going, and we can put together a class specifically for that works around the schedule for those students that have athletics.
Mm-hmm. So there's the classroom instruction, so you have to teach the rules of the road, rules of the road, if you will. Mm-hmm. But then there's also behind the wheel training that's part of it.
Yes,
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we include all of that.
Now, if you certify someone's completed your class, what can they do then with that certification? Does that help them when they go to the MVD?
Yeah. So right off the bat, they get their permit.
Okay.
They got to keep that permit for 6 months. After that 6 months is up, that's when the certificate of completion comes in. That's when it becomes necessary, because that's what they'll need in order to move on to the provisional license.
Okay.
So yeah, once they get that certificate, that's what they'll need for that.
Okay. And you have different vehicles, or do you have one particular vehicle everybody trains in?
Yeah, right now we just have the one.
Uh-huh.
Maybe later on we can. I really would like to eventually get a manual transmission car to train on. But right now it's just the one.
Yeah.
It's an automatic.
Well, if you can fix a carburetor, I know where one is.
Yeah.
And somebody going, carburetor, what's that?
Yeah.
Now, what is the, you mentioned earlier the pricing, or you have a special right now. So what does it cost to take one of these classes?
So regular price is $550, mm-hmm. which does put us above other schools in the area. But like I said, we always have these specials going on, and it really does put us either at the same level or even cheaper sometimes mm-hmm. than other schools. But at the end of the day, I believe in my heart and my head that we do offer a better product, a better service, a much higher quality driver education program. So even at the $550, which is a little bit higher than others, I do believe that it is worth it.
Well, you were telling me about you want all your students to take the Mars Pledge. What is the Mars Pledge?
Yeah, so that's another thing that sets us apart from other schools, because not only do we teach them the rules of the road, the laws of driving, mm-hmm. but we also try to instill in them the importance of responsibility, being a responsible driver. Being a responsible citizen out there and interacting with other roadway users. So we offer this Mars Pledge. Every student has the opportunity to take it at the end of the class. We don't obligate anybody to do it, because we want them to really take it seriously. If they really want to be safe out on the road, then this is kind of a way that they can hold themselves accountable. When mom's not looking, when dad's not looking, when there's no cops around, they need to be accountable to themselves. And so we offer this Mars Pledge, which the four core beliefs, and I won't get into all the details, but the four core beliefs are maturity, altruism, responsibility, and safety. And each one of those has you can find all of this on our website.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of those has a core belief behind it that we try to instill into our students.
This is why we're doing our classes this way. This is what we really want you to learn and gain from this program.
Exactly.
Is by learning those. How do folks get a hold of you if they're interested in signing up for classes?
Yeah, so we are here at 315 West Washington, Suite 1, here in Artesia. And we're there Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. through 5 p.m. every day, sometimes even longer, because if we have a class, we'll stay there till depending on when the class ends. But if people can come in, stop by anytime, we're there. And or they can visit us online. MarsDrivingAcademy.com is our website. We're on social media, on your Facebook, Instagram. We got Snapchat, and we're on YouTube also. Or they can call me directly. My phone number is 575-909-6025.
Okay.
So you can reach us at any of those places.
Any of those places. So if you have questions about the classes, about the pricing, about the specials, the Mars Pledge, the goal of the program, please give Marcelino a call. Are you the staff, or do you have someone helping you out?
So right now it's just me. My wife helps me out occasionally, but right now it's pretty much a one-man show.
There you go. Well, that's great. Well, I'm glad you're providing this service. I hope it works out well, and you're able to help a lot of folks, especially to parallel park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, now you got some of those cars, you just flip a button and it kind of
does it themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I need one of those.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. I think that's everything. Just wanted to say thank you for giving us this opportunity. We really want to get the word out, so everybody has an opportunity to get in.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Marcelino Molina, thank you. Mars Driving Academy, check them out. We're going to the news.
I'm sure